What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode. Hope you guys are doing frickin' fantastic. Today we're going to be breaking down Tabac Dore, one of the newest additions to the house of BORTNIKOFF. Is it worth the price tag? Is it worth a whiff and sniff? Stay tuned to find out. Cue that intro. Welcome back, Fragrance family, to another episode of My Two Cents. My name is Brian, and this is the show all about boosting your confidence through the art of fragrance and becoming a lasting scent memory. I was thumbing through Facebook just yesterday. I was going through one of my Facebook groups, and somebody posted, hey, has anybody reviewed Tabac Dore yet? Has anybody seen any reviews on it? Somebody commented and said, no, it seems like the fragrance influencers have forgotten about the house BORTNIKOFF. All they want to talk about is the hype fragrances. I thought to myself, well, I just picked up Tabac Dore. I love BORTNIKOFF. I'm a fragrance reviewer. So I decided I'm going to break this bad boy down. So without further ado, let's get into these refined whiffs and sniffs. I'll go over a quick presentation with you. Won't take but a second. As you can see, it comes in the normal BORTNIKOFF box that opens up like so. Has this nice lining where the bottle sits in. And that's the box. Here's the bottle. I love these bottles. 50 ml, extrait de parfum. I love these hefty caps. You got your B, front, BORTNIKOFF all the way around, and good atomizers. Okay, now that we got it sprayed on, I guess it's time to get whiffing and sniffing. So Tabac Dore means golden tobacco. That doesn't really look gold to me. I mean, it's kind of really, it's doo-doo brown. I don't know how else to describe that. It's a really dark brown. This is a fragrance you definitely don't want getting on your clothes. I'm going to leave the notes right here for you. And let's do this. Right out the gate, you get some jammy fig, some really nice vanilla absolute, so vanilla right as you spray it, and some cinnamon and some animalic oud. But it's not really, in no way is a fecal or barnyardy oud. It's more of a damp, sweet oud. Just a few seconds after the initial spray, you start getting that tobacco. The one thing I will say about the tobacco is it changes. It gives you that everlasting gobstopper effect from the top all the way through the dry down. It starts out rich and damp. When it starts drying down, it stays rich and damp, but gets sweeter. So you get a nice pipe cigar tobacco out of it. Call me crazy, but it does have this transition as it's drying down, and it gets into this gourmand territory where it reminds me of a fig Newton. Kind of bready, jammy, dried fruits, fig Newton. And that gives way to the labdanum, which gives it this nice suede leather. Now the suede in it reminds me of like a suede leather jacket that you wear to a cigar bar that is collecting that tobacco smoke. It's not smoky, but it just reminds me of smelling a suede leather jacket that's been worn to a cigar bar. And then the Peru and Toulouse balsam come in and make it nice and balsamic. So you have a nice resinous, rich tobacco with nice balsamic characteristics. That vanilla sets back and makes way for the tobacco sweetness to come through. The cinnamon sticks around, gives it a nice spiciness. And then in the full dry down, you get this really nice damp, resinous, sweet tobacco with that nice cedarwood, sandalwood, and the oud. This thing is crazy how it just keeps changing and changing and changing. And the full dry down becomes just this rich, refined, deep, dark, beautiful masterpiece. Though this fragrance is super balanced, it's crazy how everything just all the way down. Like you really can pull out all the different notes, the different ingredients, and how they all form to create the dry down. It's crazy. It's awesome. Performance-wise, I get about 10 hours of performance out of this. Now, the sillage on it is only probably 1.5 to 2 foot for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. This is how this fragrance makes me feel. It makes me feel like I have just walked into a humidor. I'm getting all these beautiful smells of all this fine tobacco and cigars sitting up on the shelves. But I'm also wearing a suede jacket. So I'm getting like a brand new suede jacket where I'm getting the wafts of that brand new suede as I'm walking around grabbing cigars, trying to figure out what I want. Then I walk up to the bar, grab me a nice single malt whiskey. Then I go kick back, enjoy my glass of whiskey while smoking my Cuban cigar. This fragrance is refinement in a bottle. This is for those of you who really enjoy the finer things in life, who enjoy chilling out, maxing and relaxing all cool while shooting some b-ball outside of the school, without the b-ball part, who enjoy a nice glass of whiskey and a cigar every once in a while. So there's only one fragrance that I could think of that this fragrance reminds me of, and it's this. Parfums de Marly Herod. Herod is a phenomenal fragrance, but this is like the organic version of this. Herod, I love Herod. Now, these two are completely different while having similarities. Because this is a nice spicy tobacco, where this is also a nice spicy tobacco, this is a little bit more synthetic. This is highly natural. I'm not saying if you own this, you shouldn't own this, because this is completely different. It's the only thing that I could think of in my entire collection, or that I've ever put my nose on, that reminds me of this. This is highly unique. This exudes confidence. This is a memory-making fragrance, 100%, because it is so unique. If you are new to fragrance, I don't suggest going out and just buying Tabac Dore. This is $350 for a 50 ml. It's expensive. But this is one of those fragrances that I do suggest if you like tobacco fragrances and you are kind of getting more into the artistic side of fragrances, then yeah, put some money back and save up for it. I will leave in the description down below where you can get samples of this and where you can also get, they do 9 milliliters of this for $90. I will say do not buy fragrances straight from BORTNIKOFF, because I still have not gotten my other one that I've been waiting on. Come on, BORTNIKOFF. It's just saying now that it's in Frankfort, Delaware. Probably just chilling in the harbor. If you're just looking for those hype fragrances, those fragrances that are just gonna get you compliments, then this is not gonna be for you. But I believe that this fragrance will be one of those fragrances that you can wear in the summertime, but in the evenings, but will do great in the spring, the fall, and the winter. Especially when it starts cooling down, this thing is gonna be a banger. If you're looking for a fragrance that exudes confidence, that is the definition of refinement, then I highly suggest Tabac Dore. Get your nose on this. It's fantastic. So there it is, guys. There is my review of BORTNIKOFF's Tabac Dore, the newest addition from the house of BORTNIKOFF. If you enjoyed today's episode, then take a second and like, comment, share, and subscribe. Helps me get my 2 cents out into this world and helps this family tree grow and grow and grow. And remember, you're stinking beautiful. And until next time, happy scent trails.